Let me tell you something. When you stop caring, it drives people crazy. You want to know why? Because people, they thrive on your reactions. They thrive on getting a rise out of you. They want to see you sweat, see you break, see you react to every little thing that's said or done. And when you stop caring, that's when the game changes. Listen to me, you've got to get to a place where what they say, what they think doesn't move you. When you stop caring, you take back your power. They can't control you anymore. They can't push your buttons because you've stopped giving them the privilege to do so. And trust me, that drives people mad. When you stop caring, you free yourself. You're no longer bound by the expectations, the judgments, the criticisms. You start living life on your terms. You start making your own decisions without worrying about how someone else is going to feel. And you know what happens when you stop caring? The world starts to respect you. They start to see you're not here for their drama, their negativity, their nonsense. You're here for your own success, your own peace, your own happiness. And that is a dangerous thing. Now, I'm not saying you don't care about people. I'm not saying you don't care about what's important. But what I am saying is, don't let the opinions of others dictate your life. Stop caring about what they think when it's negative. Stop caring about their limitations when they project them onto you. Stop caring about their doubts when they try to hold you back. Because once you stop caring, you start living. And that drives them crazy. They'll try to figure you out, try to break you down, try to bring you back into their drama, but you'll be too far ahead. You'll be too focused on your own purpose. So keep moving forward and watch how they start losing their minds when they can't control you anymore. In a world filled with constant comparisons and social pressures, it becomes increasingly difficult to focus on one's own path. Whether it's personal achievements, career goals, or even lifestyle choices, the allure of comparing ourselves to others often leads us away from our unique journey. Yet the key to true growth and fulfillment lies in focusing on our own success. Success is a highly individualized concept. What might be success for one person may not hold the same meaning for another. However, there are fundamental principles that can guide anyone toward their own success, helping them stay grounded in their own aspirations and away from distractions. The power of focusing on your own success involves not only recognizing your potential, but also having the discipline to follow through on your own goals without being swayed by external expectations. When people spend too much time comparing themselves to others, they fall into a dangerous trap. The success of others can be inspiring, but it can also be misleading. It is all too easy to look at someone else's achievements and begin to measure your own worth against them. Whether it's a colleague who has advanced in their career or a friend who seems to have the perfect life, these comparisons can lead to feelings of inadequacy, doubt, and insecurity. Everyone has a different set of circumstances, resources, and opportunities, and it is essential to remember that the road to success is not a one-size-fits-all model. The first step in focusing on your own success is to define what success means to you. This may seem simple, but for many people, the notion of success is often influenced by societal expectations or the achievements of others. For instance, in modern society, success is frequently equated with wealth, status, or fame. However, for someone else, success might be measured by personal growth, achieving a work-life balance, or cultivating meaningful relationships. The key here is to reflect deeply on your values, passions, and strengths, and then align your goals with them. Once you understand what you truly want, you can set realistic and personalized goals that resonate with your individual purpose. This process of self-reflection is foundational because without a clear sense of direction, it's easy to lose sight of your unique goals and fall into the trap of pursuing success for the wrong reasons. After setting personal goals, the next step is to cultivate a mindset of discipline and persistence. Success in any form takes hard work and consistent effort. While it is tempting to look at the achievements of others and wish for an easy path, the reality is that success often comes from years of dedication, setbacks, and perseverance. By focusing on your own success, you make a commitment to your personal growth. Whether it's learning a new skill, improving your health, or advancing in your career, achieving success requires that you show up consistently, even when the progress feels slow. It's easy to get discouraged when the results don't come immediately, but maintaining a disciplined approach allows you to stay on track, no matter how long it takes. Another important aspect of focusing on your own success is the ability to embrace failure as a part of the journey. Many people fear failure because it is often seen as a sign of weakness or incompetence. However, the reality is that failure is a critical component of success. Every successful individual has encountered failures, whether in their personal lives or careers. It's not the failure itself that defines us, but how we respond to it. Failure offers valuable lessons that cannot be learned through success alone. It is through our mistakes that we develop resilience, creativity, and adaptability. By reframing failure as an opportunity for growth rather than a setback, we can learn to embrace it as part of the process. Furthermore, focusing on your own success allows you to cultivate self-compassion. It's easy to be critical of ourselves, especially when things aren't going according to plan or when we fall short of our own expectations. However, self-compassion is crucial in staying motivated and moving forward. The way we talk to ourselves has a significant impact on our mindset and well-being. Negative self-talk can paralyze us with fear and doubt, while positive reinforcement encourages us to keep going. By treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, we can build the confidence needed to take risks, overcome obstacles, and ultimately achieve our goals. This self-compassion also helps protect against the damaging effects of comparison. When we focus on our own journey, we acknowledge that our path is different, and that's perfectly okay. There's no need to compete with anyone else when we are focused on creating our own unique success. Another powerful aspect of focusing on your own success is the ability to block out distractions. In today's digital age, distractions are everywhere. Social media, news, and constant messaging can all contribute to a sense of overwhelm and disconnection from our personal goals. While these distractions can sometimes provide short-term entertainment or validation, they often divert our attention from what really matters. When we are constantly bombarded with external noise, it becomes harder to stay focused on our priorities. The key to overcoming this is to consciously limit distractions and allocate time and energy to the things that truly matter. This may mean setting boundaries with technology, saying no to certain commitments, or learning to prioritize your own needs over the demands of others. By minimizing distractions, we free ourselves to put our energy into the things that will actually help us progress toward our goals. In focusing on your own success, it's also important to remember the power of patience. Many people expect instant results, especially in a culture that emphasizes rapid growth and immediate gratification. However, true success takes time to build. Rome was not built in a day, and neither are meaningful achievements. It takes time to acquire new skills, establish solid habits, and achieve long-term goals. Patience enables you to stay grounded and avoid the frustration that can come when things don't happen as quickly as you'd like. Instead of rushing toward the finish line, focusing on your own success means embracing the journey, understanding that every step, no matter how small, is contributing to your overall progress. Another element of focusing on your own success is the ability to embrace the process of continuous improvement. No one is ever truly finished or perfect. Success is not a final destination, but an ongoing process of growth. Even after achieving certain milestones, there will always be more to learn, more to experience, and more to achieve. People who are focused on their own success understand that they are constantly evolving. Whether it's seeking out new knowledge, learning from mistakes, or refining skills, the pursuit of success is a lifelong commitment to growth. This mindset of continuous improvement helps to keep motivation high, as there's always something to strive for. It also fosters a sense of fulfillment because progress, no matter how incremental, is its own reward. Lastly, focusing on your own success allows you to create a life that is authentically yours. When we are constantly measuring ourselves against others, we risk losing sight of our own dreams and desires. We might end up pursuing goals that don't truly resonate with us, simply because they are what others expect or what society dictates. By focusing on your own success, you take control of your narrative. You get to decide what success looks like for you and how you will achieve it. This authenticity brings a sense of purpose and satisfaction that cannot be obtained through external validation. Living in alignment with your true self is one of the most powerful ways to create lasting success. It ensures that the goals you pursue are truly meaningful and that the success you achieve is deeply fulfilling. The journey toward focusing on your own success is not always easy, but it is undoubtedly worth it. By avoiding comparisons, defining your own goals, embracing failure, practicing patience, and cultivating self-compassion, you can stay focused on what truly matters. The road to success is deeply personal, and the more you stay grounded in your own vision, the more likely you are to achieve the success that brings you fulfillment and happiness. Success is not about competing with others, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. And when you focus on your own path, free from distractions and comparisons, you open the door to the kind of success that truly lasts. When you stop caring about what others think, when you stop allowing their opinions to dictate your actions, something incredible happens. You take back your power. This is not a small shift, it's a transformative change that can alter the trajectory of your life. It's about reclaiming control over your own destiny, your emotions, and your mental space. Too many people walk around allowing the judgments of others to shape how they feel about themselves, how they show up in the world, and how they move forward in life. And let me tell you, that's a losing game. The moment you stop giving power to others over your thoughts and actions, you begin to understand just how much power you've always had within you. Imagine this for a moment. You wake up each day with a clear, unshakable sense of who you are and what you want. You walk through the world confident in your decisions, not worried about who might agree or disagree with your choices. People may try to throw doubt your way, try to criticize or offer unsolicited advice, but it doesn't matter. You don't let it touch you. Why? Because you're not allowing anyone else's perception of you to define you. And when you stop doing that, you start to become more focused, more determined, more in control of your life. Most people don't realize how much energy they waste on trying to fit in, trying to please others, or trying to avoid conflict. They're constantly measuring their worth against the expectations of others. That kind of mindset is a prison. You're stuck living for someone else's approval, constantly second-guessing yourself, questioning your decisions. You become a prisoner of other people's expectations. And when you're in that space, you're not living authentically. You're not living for yourself, you're living for everyone else. But here's the thing, other people's opinions are not your reality. They're just reflections of their own fears, their own insecurities, and their own judgments. When you let someone else's opinion control your life, you're giving them power over something that should be entirely yours. And that's a dangerous game to play. You can't build your life based on the fragile foundations of other people's ideas about who you should be. When you stop caring about what others think, you free yourself from the weight of their judgments. You stop waiting for their permission to be who you really are. This doesn't mean you become reckless or indifferent to the world around you. It doesn't mean you stop being empathetic or lose your ability to care about the important things. It means that you stop allowing anyone to define your worth or determine your worthiness. You understand that your value comes from within, not from external sources. You realize that you are enough just as you are, and you don't need anyone else's validation to prove it. This shift in mindset is one of the most liberating things you can experience. When you no longer care about pleasing others, you begin to give yourself permission to pursue what you truly want in life. You no longer measure your success against the opinions of people who don't even understand your vision. You stop adjusting your goals, your dreams, and your ambitions to fit someone else's idea of what's acceptable. Instead, you focus on what matters to you, what makes you come alive, what excites you, what challenges you to become better. Taking back your power means that you no longer allow external influences to dictate your emotions. When someone criticizes you, you don't take it personally. When someone tries to put you in a box or tells you what you can or can't do, it doesn't shake your confidence because you know that their limitations are not yours. People will always have something to say, and some of it may be constructive, but you don't let it define your path. You understand that feedback is just that feedback. It's information you can use to grow, but it's not a reflection of your worth. In fact, the moment you stop caring is the moment you start to thrive. Why? Because you become less distracted by the noise around you. You become more focused on your own growth, your own progress, your own journey. And let me tell you, that kind of focus is powerful. When you're not constantly looking for external validation, you have the energy and space to make decisions based on what you truly want. You stop wasting time on trying to conform to someone else's standards, and you start moving forward with your own vision in mind. Think about the people you admire most in life. What makes them stand out? What gives them that magnetic quality that draws others to them? I guarantee you one of the key reasons they stand out is because they stopped caring about what others think. They've learned to trust themselves. They've learned to follow their own path, even when the road gets tough, even when others doubt them. And that's what makes them unstoppable. When you stop caring, you step into a new level of strength. You become more resilient. You understand that your happiness doesn't depend on anyone else's approval. When you stop caring, your sense of self-worth skyrockets. You no longer need others to fill the gaps in your self-esteem. You realize that you're in control of how you see yourself. Your value isn't tied to external achievements or accolades. It's tied to who you are on the inside, the character you've built, the integrity you carry. You begin to understand that your worth is innate. It doesn't fluctuate. Let me tell you, once you realize this truth, you are worthy because you exist. They start to treat you differently. They see that you're no longer willing to bend to their will. You stop being the person they can walk all over, and instead you become someone they respect. Because people respect those who are confident in who they are. They respect those who don't change their beliefs or their behavior just to fit in or get approval. And when you stop caring about what others think, you become the person who is confident, who is clear in their direction, and who doesn't get swayed by every passing opinion. The energy you put out into the world changes. You stop apologizing for who you are, for what you want, for the decisions you make. You stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. And in that space, you attract the right people, the people who are aligned with your vision, the people who support your journey, the people who want to see you succeed. You stop giving your energy to those who bring negativity or drama into your life. You stop tolerating disrespect because you now understand your worth. You only allow people in your life who uplift you, who encourage you, who challenge you to grow. This doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with a decision. A decision to stop caring about the things that don't matter and to focus on what does. When you stop caring about what people think, you stop seeking approval. And when you stop seeking approval, you start living authentically. You start making decisions from a place of strength, from a place of inner knowing, from a place of personal power. And that, my friend, is where the real magic happens.